Like to welcome you guys to the Fight Channel. And what we do here is really break down a lot of the perceptions of boxing, but at the same time, we teach it. So there's no confusion. But there's a great perception in the sport of boxing right now. And we actually host something for our athletes, and it's titled the School of Boxing. And what that does is we help groom athletes in the direction that they're trying to go, help build their brands and give them brand awareness and visibility, teach them skills, show them the process of boxing. Well, there's sort of a perception in the sport that athletes these days feel as if they can just walk into a gym, and because they have speed or born with power, that is going to be enough. Well, with that being said, that's not the case. Once you get into the gym, there are people who have been there for years or sometimes months. They're ahead of you. They understand what it's like to go to the gym, get up, whether it's 120 degrees heat index outside or if it's 30 degrees. They know how to get up on those days and go. They know how to continue to try something that's frustrating. They know how to utilize the fuel as fire. The guy with the attributes, speed, power, height, size, they typically lean towards not pushing themselves. That's why there are few Michael Jordans in the world, few Floyd Mayweathers that actually have the attributes and they have the ability to get up and show the discipline. Why do I speak of this? Because in our school, we have to mentor our fighters and we have to learn where they are mentally. And when we do learn where they are mentally, a lot of them think that things are supposed to be handed to them the easy way. They want to know when the sponsorships happen before they even had a fight. They want to know how many fights that it'll take and how soon will it be before the big money comes. And I think, like I said, the perception of boxing, well, there are fighters back in the day, let's name someone like Archie Moore, who would run an extra 7-8 miles because he was just hoping to keep his spot and have the opportunity to fight, and would be more conditioned because you didn't know who you'd be fighting. So making adjustments, you'd have to be in shape. So you'd have to do extra conditioning. You're not worrying about how quick you're going to get it. You're just hoping you get it. So with that being said, we do not want you guys to take it lightly. If you are thinking of becoming a fighter, or if you're already fighting and it's not moving fast enough, that's okay. God doesn't give you anything more than what you can handle. So therefore, there are some things that you must be focusing on or have to get focused on before you get to the next tier. Now, we take the liberty to teach people, athletes, coaches, how to position yourselves to be in that mass market that everyone wants to be in, with the Ryan Garcias and the Canelo Alvarez's, and where the pretty boy Floyd or Floyd Money Mayweather were, Pacquiao. It takes a lot to get to that point. Now, guys, as amateurs are getting to that point a lot faster because, well, let's just say back in the days with Sugar Ray, they did glorify the amateurs as well. And this day and time, it's getting back to that point. Clarissa Shield got a little shine, and of several other of the young guys. Errol Spence, it was right around that time where they started to pick back up, given boxing was about to be out of the Olympics. But thanks to Fox, thanks to ESPN, all of these in Top Rank, for stepping up, putting their foot on the gas, and giving boxing that shot in the arm that it needed. And now it's back in that limelight. It's starting to make the front page, and it's starting to be headlines. And the fact that you have the Max Kellermans of the world speaking to boxing, it doesn't hurt the sport at all. Mainstream America gets an opportunity to weigh in on boxing now. So our objective is to make sure that you don't think you can just go out here, jump in because you have attributes. You have to have patience, and you have to be humble, and you must listen to the people who are giving you information to move forward, because one of the things that you do not want to do is to burn the bridge, because you have an opportunity, and boxing opens up so many doors, and it allows you to get things that you would have never been able to get, allows you to travel around the globe, or just make global relationships with people from different lands. That's a beautiful thing. Remember the fact, and the fact of the matter is, humble, win humble, and lose and learn. Embrace the process. That's the science of boxing. So if you out there, if you are planning on fighting, or if you're a fighter continuing on fighting, allow yourself to be placed where you can get the proper information about the process of being built. Have someone on staff that understands how to get and draw those magnets, draw those people to you that are necessary, that can see your light. Clean your timeline up. None of those foul words and none of that vulgar visuals, those vulgar visuals of people doing crazy things, because sponsors pay attention to who you are. They're not going to just go to your page. They want to go to your timeline on Facebook. They want to see what you're posting on Saturday night on Instagram. They want to know in your moments over a couple of days what you're doing on Snapchat Friday, Saturday. That's what you got to be aware of. So you have to follow a process, because a company like Midas or Adidas or Caterpillar or sports brands like Gatorade, they're not jumping on bandwagon with you if you are all over the place. They're not going to tarnish their brand. It's tough enough to lead in a marketplace. So consider those things. Do not allow people around you that are not encouraged to live a proper lifestyle, at least in the public side. So that's all I wanted to share. This thing is tough enough to go into the gym when you're learning how to do it on a daily basis, and you got people coming in thinking they should be able to jump line because they're coming in with certain attributes. That's not the case. Stick to the process. Continue to walk in, train, bend those knees, elbows tucked, hands up high. Make sure that you condition yourself for battle. The professor is signing out. Until next time, be blessed at God's speed. Be sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel. Lots of great boxing content and live commentary on fight nights. Until next time, Eric A. Bradley signing out. Peace.